Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 8. So we're back on this game, but before we actually get into action, I want to say that I've started using Streamlabs OBS and I've made a mistake. I've actually stopped using NVIDIA because it's getting on my nerves. It has the same errors over and over again. I don't really have time to fix those errors every single week because it's getting very annoying. So I started using Streamlabs OBS, and this recording that you're watching right now is actually on FLV, and I had to convert it to MP4. So that meant I had to use a program to convert it to MP4. So that program actually lowered the quality, reduced the quality of the video, it reduced the resolution, it reduced the quality, it did everything wrong pretty much, and it also had that stupid watermark every now and then midway through the video. So that means I had to cut some scenes from this video which I didn't want to cut. So that means you might actually miss a few, let's just say, crashes, a few finishes, a few starts to the stages. I'm sorry for that. It's the first time that something like that has happened in the channel, but things like this happen every now and then, and actually it was my first time using the program, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna record. But unfortunately the recording for some weird reason was set to convert the file into an FLV, which is a file that I can not use to edit on Sony Vegas. So I had to convert it to MP4 in order to edit it through Sony Vegas. And as you can see, onto the video now. We're on some sort of constructor tryout. We're trying out for Citroën as we're getting ready to end the WRC2 season in a few episodes and move on to WRC2 Pro. Hopefully we can actually move up to the next category, because I've had people complaining that they cannot run Cup, which is very frustrating, and I hope it doesn't happen to me. But either way, we've actually successfully completed the previous tryout, and we're now ready for the rally in Finland. So a place which I've been traditionally quite good. It's actually a very challenging stage due to its high speed corners and all that. By the way, Finland is also out on Dare Rally 2.0, so I need to try out Finland on Dare Rally 2.0, because I think that the Dare Rally 2.0 finish stages are better than the WRC 8 ones. Based on what I've seen from Dare Rally 1, the finish stages are just beautiful on Dare Rally, so I'm really looking forward to try them out on Dare Rally 2.0. But as you can see, we're now on to stage number 1. I've missed the start of the stage due to the watermark issue. I'm not going to mention it again, but yeah, you're going to miss plenty of stages. But away we go on our Volkswagen Polo WRC2. We're actually in for a championship on this one, unless we get a contract before the finale. Then we're just going to move on. If we get a contract from a WRC2 Pro team, I'm not even going to bother finishing the season. I'm just going to move on to WRC2 Pro with a brand new team. But we just need to wait and see. Our performance is good enough to negotiate with any teams from the higher ranks. I just want to move up the ranks like WRC2, WRC2 Pro, and then on to WRC. Unless it might take us 2 seasons in WRC2 Pro to move on to WRC. That's a nice jump here. That's the thing about Finland. Very fast corners, big jumps through the forest. It's just a very nice rally for me. Personally, I love watching the Finnish rally in real life. Like, it's one of my favorite rallies to watch due to its high speed corners and its intensity, and sometimes the weather is very unpredictable in Finland.
Into right 4, medium over crest. And caution, flat left, tightens 3, over crest. And bump into left 4, rock in, into right 4. And left 5 over crest. And flat left into left 3, medium. Into right 4, very long over bumps. And caution, jump over crest into left 3. And right 4, long over crest, tightens medium. Into caution, brake for jump into left 3 short, into right 4 short. Rock in. Into left 4, into jump over crest, and right 4. And left 4 tightens, jump over crest. three medium, open into jump maybe. Into right 4 over crest into kings. And keep right over crest into left 4 long. Into right 4 short, rock in. Flat left into right 4 over crest.
That's our first actual bad sector due to that slight mistake we made. But overall, the feeling I got with the car is amazing. Like I already feel very comfortable with this car, and the finish stages just make things easier as we had another green sector onto the final meters of this stage. Some pretty fast corners with some jumps, some flat corners now. Onto the right one, brakes for this one, and that is going to be it for the first stage here in Finland. Across the finish line is going to be a 5:24.1, and it's actually a very good stage considering we got a 9-second penalty. And yes, you missed that due to the watermark. I had a huge crash, which resulted in me getting a 9-second penalty. But overall, even with that penalty, we're 1 second faster than Kalle Rovanperä and 3.2 seconds ahead of Gera and 5.6 ahead of Kopecky. So very close still. We are not comfortable, obviously, with that 1 second gap, but I remember this stage from WRC 7. I used to be very fast around this stage in WRC 7. I remember like loving the part where this corner right here, you go into this square and then there's the gravel, and it's a very tight gravel section. Not yet. We're gonna move on to gravel very soon. I'm sorry for that. I think that's gravel. Can't be incorrect.
120. Right 4, no cut, open medium, 30. Right 4 short into left 3 short at junction, 80. Square left, widens over tarmac, don't cut, 70.
And now we're back to tarmac, and that was the sector that I loved, the very narrow sector. We get a green sector. The first two weren't that good. I didn't really push a lot, a little bit scared. This is also a very nice sector around this stage. And unfortunately, you're gonna miss the ending of the stage. Yeah, that free make program to convert the video just destroyed the video completely. I'm sorry about this episode. You just missed the most interesting part. In other seasons, I would leave this stage as a whole. Like I would literally leave this stage as a whole because I love this stage and I want you to show the whole of this stage. But unfortunately, this is how it goes. I'm never gonna use that program again. It's just a one-time thing that I had to use, you know, to edit this video. But we've won pretty much the stage. We're back onto the motorhome and we're gonna be repairing the car to get ready for day 2, which means 2 more stages in order to win the rally. But on the previous stage, we were actually 2 seconds ahead of Kopecky, so Rovanperä was a little bit more down the standings on that stage. And now we're gonna be ready for stage number 3, which is the penultimate stage for the Finnish rally. So this is a chance to open up the gap pretty much. If we make this and we can open up the gap, then things are gonna be looking very good for us, because we might be in for a win here in Finland. You never know. I hope we can win, because we really need a victory in order to be in for a championship or even getting a good contract from a better team.
Into left 4, keep middle over crest. Left 3 short into right 4, over crest, keep in, narrow. Into left 4, open short. Into right 4 short and left 5 short, 80. Jump over crest into right 5, tightens 4 short. And left 4 short, over bump into right 4 over crest, tightens 3, keep in. And right 3 short over crest, 80. Right 4 short over crest, keep into left 4, don't cut into right 4, 30. Left 3 short, keep in. And right 5 over crest, tightens 4, long. And kinks for crest into left 4, keep in, tightens. For jump over crest. Into left 4, tightens 3, long. Right 4 long, tightens over crest. And left 5, keep left over jump. Into right 4, into left 3, for right 3 short. Rock in, 30. And jump over crest into left 3, open, long.
We have been flying so far. We slightly missed that corner here, that left-hander. But so far we've been flying. I feel like this is one of our best stages ever. So far it's been... The flow I've been getting through this stage is just insane. How comfortable I feel in this car around Finland. It's just... Probably it's because it's a wide stage and there's so much space for you to go around with the car. Dynamic weather, anybody? Anybody asked for some rain here in Finland? Huge jump. Not a big deal for us.
Right 3, long 50. Jump over crest, keep middle for right 3, 30. Left 4, short, open, long over crest, jump. Into right 5, tightens 3 over crest, and left 3, long, tightens over crest. Into danger, right 5, tightens 3 over crest, don't cut.
As we're coming around the final corners, I was about to say that was gonna be one of our most perfect stage of all time, but we slightly messed it up here at the end. Thank God there was a barrier there and we didn't really go off the cliff. At 5:14, and if I'm correct, because there was a reverse, we were actually around 11 seconds faster than our previous time. Very, very fast. 5.4 second gap from Rovanperä and 10-second gap from Kopecky. I feel like we just completely dominated this one. I felt very comfortable around this stage. Now the gap overly, 10.7 from Rovanperä, 18 from Kopecky. Rovanperä still is in a good range. He still has a chance of winning this one. You never know what happens in rallying. It's the final stage and it's also night time, so things are going to be a little bit tougher for us for this one, because I'm not really good at night on this game. The visibility is almost non-existent, so night stages are quite tough on this game. But I mean, we can even take it easy. I don't really want to take the 5 points out of this power stage. I'm not going to push like crazy. I'm just going to take it easy, bring the car home and just secure a gap from 10 seconds or more from Rovanperä in order to secure victory here in Finland.
Into left 5, short, 30. Right 4, keep it a big jump over crest, 100. Caution, left 4, hard brake, tightens 2, don't cut, 100. Left 5, keep it to crest, jump, 30. Right 4, tightens over crest, left 5, keep in, tightens over crest, 80. Right 4, very long, tightens into jump over crest. And left 4, over 50. Snap right over crest, jump 50. Jump maybe, 30. Right 5, tighten short and crest 30.
Oh, bit of a stressful moment there as we cross the second sector. It's 2 first sectors are red. I don't think I'm that slow, I'm just a little bit conservative with the throttle. And as I say that, we're gonna make a mistake. Let's just get back on track nice and easy, hoping that we're not gonna lose a lot of time. That was a bit frustrating there, talking about conservative and making a mistake. All sectors were red, but now at the end we even got some rain just to make things a little bit worse. Actually, you never know, I feel like we've been great in rain here in Finland, but I mean, it's the final sector. We're probably gonna lose, gonna miss out on those 5 points from the power stage. Across the finish line right now, it's a 3.54. Not that bad actually. Yeah, it really isn't that bad. It's third position and only 12 thousandths of a second, actually 18 thousandths of a second behind Kopecky. And just for 18 thousandths of a second, we're gonna miss out on 4 points. We're actually gonna get 3 points out of the power stage, but we could have gotten 4 points if it wasn't for those 18 thousandths of a second. As you can see, fourth and fifth sector, we were almost faster than fourth sector, were almost faster than Rovanperä, and the fifth one we completely dominated. But either way, it's gonna be victory here in Finland. Another victory on our first season on WRC 8 on the hard difficulty, which is probably one of the hardest difficulties. Then there's Authentic, which is just above human level, pretty much. It's not for humans. It's for people who actually remember the stages very well, and they just don't really even compete to the AI because they know the stages very well. They know when to turn, how to turn, when to brake. It's just not for me. And the hard difficulty, it's the most I can do. Probably we could try Authentic on our fourth or third season or something like that. But it's another victory here, our third one in this season, and we're leading now the driver standings very nicely. I wasn't expecting to be doing so well in this first season. I know I've competed in probably the most rallies out of any other driver, but so far I'm happy for taking my opportunities and winning so many rallies. As for the money, 20k, some experience, and also the objective, we failed. Not surprising, I used the soft tires for this one. I actually really needed the soft tires. But resource points, we got 2 resource points. First one is going to be on the head, on the turbo resistance, which pretty much makes the turbo not work so fastly, so quickly. And also we're going to be upgrading the rain tire grip, which I'm going to need very, very much because it rains so often on those stages. So often. The dynamic weather is very nice. I really enjoyed it. But in career mode, it can be a big deal for you midway the stage. As for the emails, we just paid our repair cost, and that is going to be it for this episode pretty much. We won another rally, we're first in the driver standings, so we're just waiting for the contracts to come, or actually to win this championship, fight for this championship against some very great drivers in this WRC2 category. But sorry for the quality of the video. I promise the next videos are not going to be like that. I fixed my issues with Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, until next video guys, which is probably going to be again WRC 8. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with any of your friends that are looking for fresh racing content, and until next video guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.